What's good, my peopleizations? What's goody? What's goody? What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's goody? What's goody? So, Terence Crawford's comments went viral yesterday, right? And I want to talk about, does he have a valid point, right? Is he correct? At the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez is trying to get what Terence Crawford has accomplished, right? That's undisputed. Now, Terence Crawford is a 3-division world champion. Canelo Alvarez is a 4-division world champion, right? And one can see the difference in this situation, in this equation, right? Is that people will say, well, the level of opponents. You see, Terence Crawford, he said that he's avoiding certain fighters, right? And people could say, well, Terence Crawford is doing the same thing. The difference is the level of power that Canelo Alvarez has compared to the level of power Terence Crawford has. What I mean by that is Canelo Alvarez is free to make any fight he so chooses. Okay? Any fight. There's nothing standing in the way of making Canelo fight against either person. Nobody. Okay? There's nobody standing in the way of blocking a fight between Canelo Alvarez and Billy Joe Saunders, Canelo Alvarez, Demetrius Andrade, Canelo Alvarez, Jamal Charlo, Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, Canelo Alvarez and Sergey Kovalev, Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant, Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. There's no roadblock. The only roadblock is Canelo. When it comes to Terence Crawford, regardless if we feel like Terence Crawford should put his best foot forward and make the fight with Sean Porter or make the fight with Errol Spence and take the 60-40, you understand, Terence Crawford is still in a position where he's negotiating. You understand? If Terence Crawford, I believe, if he was in the position of power as Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford would be fighting all these fighters. Terence Crawford's issue ultimately is his loyalty. I'll say it again. Terence Crawford's issue is his loyalty. He wants to stay loyal to Bob Arum and Top Rank because they got him where he's at. And so because of that, Terence Crawford wants to stay loyal. I believe he's too loyal for his own good. And so these fights are not getting made because he's too loyal for his own good. So with that said, salute to my brother Bunny B.A., Geo James Khalil 98, DP Rocker, Charles Plummer, Jimmy Bernard, Adrian Vett, James Diamond, Big Lake Show, Mar, Jimmy Bernard, Kareem Ebanks, Thomas Moreland, TZ Franks, King Jr., Big Brother in Life, Your Dealer, Jeremy, Madara Stark of Winterfell, Cesar Elman, Kyrie Mahoney, King Red, Silver Surfer, and Dub, Elijah Martinez, the SS family, Emmanuel H., my brother, Carl Brown, salute, Fat Cat Shadowboxing, Rafi Gracie, Stephen LeBron A., Owens Dorothy TV, John Walker, Pigeon, Mike J. Vega, L. Harper Jr., Robert Rich, Just Joe King, Goldie Boydley, Anthony Howard, Sir Dante Fox, A-Rod 83 Boxio, Alexander Wright, Darius Walker, Jack Boy, Luis Rivera, Damon Reese, Hex 8944, Big George 850. What's good with you, bro? How you feeling? Elvis Henson, salute. From Yashara, born 91, salute. WBC champ, salute. Louis Maldonado, salute. John King, Messiah 111, Napoleon Armstrong, JB, Art P, Obsidian, Lion, Good Cold Keeper, December Winter, Jeffrey Lopez, Tariq Reed, my brother Bish B Megastar in the building. What's good with your Bish? Big homie Coop, James, Daft 316, Bunny BA, Big homie Coop, Sharillo, Quintana, Pork and Beans, Pablo and Aiden, Lara, Gravy Davy. Who else we got? I think that's it, right? Yeah. And Dub. All right. My brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell, PLG Ski, my brother, salute Leon Sterling, Jesse R, Jovan Howell, Trez and Jefferson, my son in the building. What's good with you, John? Everything. Salute. Love you, baby boy. Don DeMarco, salute. Chilltown Majors, brother Adam, Frank Espinoza, salute. Jazz the Con, salute. He said, love you too, baby boy. He said, who your promoter is shouldn't matter, for real, for real. Oh, yeah, you're right, but it does. Dwayne McAllister, salute. It shouldn't, but it does. Roderick Frelot, salute. Terry Smoot Jr., salute. Amazing Ways, salute. My brother Bunny BA in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, I think this cap on Crawford's part. It's the same with Tank and T.O. down talking Wilder, knowing it won't happen. Crawford is black and he won't fight Canelo. I bet you he won't. Well, he did say he wouldn't fight him, right? Sean McKinney, salute. Cassio Cardoso, salute. Boulder Aguilar, salute. 04, salute. Well, Terence Crawford did say, smash the like button, man. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. We got 278 people. We should have 278 likes. Smash the like button. So, Jack Boy, salute. Reginald Chase, salute. Almighty Chilzo, salute. So, yeah, Moses King, salute. Crawford did say that, you know, he had no intentions of fighting. He had no intentions of fighting Canelo Alvarez. He stated that, you know, Canelo Alvarez, he didn't plan on moving up to 154. That was his thing, right? He had no plan. Right? He had no plans to moving up to 54. Salute to my brother, Moses King. My brother, Derek Jimenez in the super chat, dropping that $500 on your boy Blue. He said, if Crawford fought Canelo at 154, he going to dust him. And Canelo is not fighting top competition, and I bet Canelo won't say anything back. And June Bugger, salute. And that's a great point. So now, my thing is, he did say, right, Terence Crawford said he wasn't going to 154. I said, right, and a lot of people, including Bernie, go back and look at it. Bernie, who was Terence Crawford man, I said, I think Terence Crawford could beat Canelo Alvarez. 4-1 game break. Salute. I said, I think Terence Crawford could beat Canelo Alvarez. And I got a lot of people was saying, ironically, oh, you're just a fan of Crawford. Isn't that ironic? You see how that works? I said, I think that Terence Crawford's style, because he's so versatile, he can beat Canelo Alvarez. And people were stating, Bunny BA said, no, he can. Burgess Meredith, salute. He can beat Canelo Alvarez. Okay? I'm going to tell you why. Valiant Prize Fight, salute. David Russell, salute. David Lawsell, I said Russell. Big Block, salute. Terence Crawford can beat Canelo Alvarez. Samir I, salute. He has the style to beat Canelo Alvarez. He has the versatility to beat Canelo Alvarez. Let's not forget, Amir Khan was drastically outboxing Canelo Alvarez until he got caught. Okay? He got caught in an exchange. He can't help himself, Amir Khan. He doesn't transition from defense to offense well. He gives up his distance. He don't judge distance well. He don't have a high ring IQ. He has a lot of talent, not a high ring IQ. Underground Solemn salute. Terence Crawford has the ability to switch from southpaw to orthodox. AMG 2 salute. True culture salute. Terence Crawford is 5'8" with 74-inch arms. Canelo Alvarez is 5'7" with 70-inch arms. Okay, that is a problem. Terence Crawford has quick feet. The difference between Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather, and I know, soon as I compare, Bobo salute, J Watt 33 salute. Y'all gonna say, Blue, you just compared him. Justin Trouble salute. D Stacks TV salute. Terence Crawford has the ability of Floyd Mayweather, but he has more power in this stage in his career. Omega Red salute. Okay, he has more power. He has more power. He's not getting knocked out. Y'all are giving Tiana Scott, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Darius Walker, Joseph Nichols, salute. Y'all are giving Canelo Alvarez too much credit. Rex, salute. You're giving him too much credit. And when you saw him in the ring with slick boxers that were versatile, what happened? He struggled, and he struggled minorly. Okay, he lost every round to Floyd Mayweather. Juan Poppy 101, salute. He says, look, you see? Look at this. Juan Poppy, you don't know what you're talking about. Money May is superior to Crawford in every way. I just said, Feed Me B, salute. M-Dub, salute. Bossman, salute. Richard Pentagonos, salute. I just said, what did I just say? Now listen to Juan Poppy. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. He's superior. Did I say he was? I said they have similarities. OG Sean the Don, salute. They are slick boxers. Mr. Black, salute. Boxing Good, salute. Bama Jeff 79, salute. Somebody tell me, who did I say? When did I say that Floyd Mayweather to Errol Smith and Terence Crawford was the same? Overrated Scholar, salute. Matt Money, salute. I just said, watch somebody come. Didn't I just tell y'all? Watch somebody come in here and say, oh, he ain't Floyd Mayweather. Mr. Flap, salute. I just told y'all. Frank LG, Billy Bob, salute. Chris Rob Media TV, salute. Jesus Flores, salute. Signs of Times TV HQ, salute. Didn't I just say that? And look, he comes right in on cue. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. AB, salute. Charlie J, salute. Jay Blizzy, salute. With Ty, my brothers. IT, salute. Montre, salute. Yeah, they don't listen, Montre. Macadosis, Mac of the South, salute. I just said, watch somebody come in here and say, he ain't Floyd Mayweather. Didn't I just say that? And right on cue, he comes in here talking about, I don't know what I'm talking about. Floyd Mayweather is superior to him. And that. I didn't say he was Floyd Mayweather. It's not hard. Take out the earplugs. Ghetto Genius, salute. Ray Wallace, salute. Get out your feelings. Anah Israel, salute. Kirk Jordan, salute. Get out your feelings. Listen to what I'm saying. Learn something. And then respond. Iron Levent, salute. Where you been at? And learn something. I didn't say that he was Floyd Mayweather. I didn't say that. I said he has traits of Floyd Mayweather. What did Freddie Roach say when they asked Freddie Roach about Terence Crawford fight Manny Pacquiao? So Freddie Roach don't know boxing? Let me ask you a question. Jose Ramirez, salute. Has Tonari Booty, salute. Cali for Life, Seaside, salute. Carl M, Troy Battle, Donato Lopez, salute. Brian Petro, Steven Lozano, Ghetto Genius, salute. What did salute to my brother Kenny in the super chat. He said Canelo avoided Unify 160, calling Andre style boring. Yet he's fighting another slick fighter in Plant, and he lost to Mayweather. Hilarious. This is a fact. Hendrix Love, salute. If you don't believe me, ask Bernie. Doesn't Bernie go every day defending Terence Crawford? Cactus Jack, salute. Right? Calvin the Boss, salute. We got 470 people. We should have 470 likes. Moji, salute. We got 470 people. We should have 470 likes. And I know we don't. El Turista, salute. Tuca Chinchilla, salute. So now he said, I don't know what I'm talking about. Right? Kevin Price. Didn't he say that? This dude just said, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Right? Marcos Giovanni, salute. Troy King, salute. True Blue 45, you Master Allah, salute. James, salute. Get the likes up. We got 500 people now. We should have 500 likes. We're not going to do what we did yesterday. Mud Sinyaz, salute. Quentin Stewart, salute. We ain't going to do what we did yesterday. Get the likes up. Get the likes to 500 right now. Elvis Henson, salute. So, Larry Roy, salute. So, now let me ask you a question, right? Does Freddie Roach know boxing? Since I don't know boxing, I'm just a little YouTuber sitting here and I don't know boxing. Cool. So let me ask you a question. Does Freddie Roach know boxing? It's safe to say Freddie Roach knows boxing, right? Desi Crebo, salute. Right? It's safe to say Freddie Roach knows boxing, right? That's safe to say, right? Victor Knives, salute. Naive, salute. Right. So what did Freddie Roach say when asked about Pacquiao fighting Terence Crawford? Does anybody know? What did Freddie Roach say when asked about Manny Pacquiao fighting Terence Crawford? What did he say? You know what he said? I don't like that fight. Why not, Freddie? Because he's Floyd Mayweather with more power and more ferocious. Oh, the Hall of Famer Freddie Roach, the Hall of Fame trainer that trained some of the greatest fighters in the history of sport of boxing, that same Freddie Roach, Oakland man, salute. Jay Crumb, salute. Anthony Maynard, salute. Justin Morton, salute. Blood Bank Jiu-Jitsu, salute. Jay Smith, salute. That same Freddie Roach said, I don't like Pacquiao fighting Terence Crawford because he could do everything Floyd Mayweather could do. He's just a little more ferocious with power, more power at this point. Because Floyd Mayweather at a younger age had more power. He said he's all wrong for him. Lou Hinton, my brother, salute, a pillar of Blue Blood Sports TV. Oh, but so I guess Freddie Roach don't know boxing. I guess Freddie Roach don't know boxing either. Loyal to the game boxing talk, my brother, salute. Salute to my brother Bunny BA in the super chat. Once again, dropping that half a dub on me in the super chat. He said, I've seen Crawford rocked by Mean Machine and Gamboa coming up in weight. I've seen Canelo knock out a light heavyweight and embarrass Jacobs. I don't think Crawford stands a chance KO by 6. Well, let me tell you where you're wrong, my great brother Bunny BA. For one, you got to understand styles make fights. For two, you got to understand Terence Crawford approached per style. Terence Crawford doesn't approach every fight the same manner. You saw him get buzzed by Mean Machine, and you saw him get buzzed by Gamboa. That's the fight, the manner he chose to fight. When he fought a guy he knew was a big puncher and he respected his power, Victor Postol, look at that fight and how it played out. When he fought a guy like Jeff Horn, look how that fight played out, who was a much bigger guy. Look how it played out when he fought Jose Benavidez compared to how he fought Igor Kavalauskas and Gamboa. It's different. That's what's so versatile about him. And Canelo knocked out a light heavyweight and Sergey Kovalev that did not look like he wanted to bust a grape. Okay? He threw no punches with any conviction. None. He didn't throw a jab with any conviction. He even came on my social media and said that. And he came on my social media and he said, that wasn't real. Run it back. So I'm not giving. And then Danny Jacobs didn't assert himself either in that fight. So with that said, you're judging it based off of you're judging it all wrong. Now go back and look at Amir Khan and Austin Trout and Erislandy Lara and Floyd Mayweather and these guys that are slick boxers was outboxing him. Look at those fights. Look at the fact that He chose not to fight Demetrius Andrade. He could have been undisputed at 160. He was one fight away from becoming undisputed at 160. All he had to do was fight Demetrius Andrade, and he didn't fight him. Why? Because of the style matchup. And yes, Signs of the Times TVHQ, Kovalev was beating him with a jab. I said, look on my social media. I said, was this a mystery punch? Did Kovalev overreact? And what did he say on my social media? He responded to me and said, it wasn't real. I want another opportunity. BWL Assad, salute. Look at it. Jaime Vasquez, Saray, salute. New Jersey, salute. Witness Hope, salute. Stephen Young, my brother in the super chat. He said, Canelo said he ain't fighting any more Mexican, and we hear crickets. Bud says Canelo, black fighters, everybody got a word to say. This is a fact. Master LITV, my brother, salute. Kenny, salute. This is a fact, right? But that's why, that's why I said Terence Crawford has a point. I go and look at what Bernie said. Look what I said and look what Bernie said. I said that I believe that Terence Crawford could beat Canelo Alvarez. I told Team Crawford that. I believe that Terence Crawford can beat Canelo Alvarez. Bernie told me, I think you're going too far, Blue. I said, no. I believe the style, he can beat Canelo Alvarez. He said, Blue, I think you're going too far. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? I didn't see you yesterday. He told me I was going too far. You don't believe me? Go check it out. Razorblade, salute. My brother Derek Jimenez back in the super chat, back dropping another $500 on your boy Blue. He said, you seen Canelo knock out a washed Kovalev. Canelo ain't say nothing about Bivol or Benavidez. Again, Canelo's not fighting top competition in the weight class, and I'm going to keep it 1,000%. Canelo don't want no smoke with Bud, Charlo, Benavidez, or Andre. And I agree. God bless. Salute. She said, I caught the last. Okay. I agree. He does not. It's abundantly clear. He could have fought Jamal Charlo. He could have fought Benavidez. Canelo holds all the cards. What I mean by that, Zan Calder, salute. OMC Sewell, salute. He holds all the cards. All Canelo have to do, Rico Breland, salute. They have empowered him in the sport. Harold Jones, salute. Salute to Atlanta, the ATL. Paul Ruffin, salute. All he has to do is say, I want to fight him, and everybody make the fight. DP, salute. Texas Bulldog Boxer, salute. All he had to do is say, I want to fight Andre. Andre make the fight. I want to fight Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo make the fight. I want to fight David Benavidez. David Benavidez make the fight. He was one belt away from fighting and beating. What did he say? I want to be the first middleweight undisputed world champion Mexican boxer in the history of sport of boxing. Xavier Jones, salute. That's why he collected the belts. Then he was one fight away from being undisputed. All he needed to do was fight Demetrius Andrade, and he didn't fight him. Why? Now I'm gonna ask y'all a question. This is how you could make it out. Crane Brooks, salute. Tony King, salute. Let me show y'all. If that was Rocky Fielding instead of Demetrius Andrade, would he have fought for undisputed? If that was Billy Joe Saunders instead of Demetrius Andrade, would he have made that fight? Oakland man, salute. Right? And then he said Demetrius Andrade, right, Oakland man. Demetrius Andrade was boring, a boring style. Nobody want to see it. Why? What does his style have to do with it? El Renzo B, salute. Okay, he said I'm going to laugh when he beats all these fighters in due time. What's in due time, bro? He should have already fought them. What do you mean in due time? How much time are you giving him? He should have already fought them. Andrade and Charlo was at his division 2 different times and in position to fight him, and he didn't fight neither one of them. So what are you talking about? He's going to do it in due time. John McConan, salute. Phillies 1800N. John Blaze 06, salute. Oh, did we forget about that? Texas Bulldog, my brother in Super Chat. He said Charlo was a mandatory just like Yildirim was. This is a fact. No. So Texas Bulldog boxing. So look at this. He said in due time. He said Andre's style was boring. So what was Abdi Yildirim? What was Rocky Fielding? I'm sorry. It doesn't matter, Chairman Salute. It doesn't matter, Salute to Amsterdam. It doesn't matter how boring their style is. They're bigger fights than Rocky Fielding and Abdi Yildirim. So why didn't you fight them? Why didn't? Okay, let me ask you all a question. See, this is how you debunk this. Watch this now. Sylvester Simon, 2011, salute. TF4 24 SMS, salute. Now watch this now. Their style is boring, right? Right? That's what he said. David Benavidez is the polar opposite of boring. All he does, everybody say he don't have no cognitive ability, salute. Witness host, salute. So, Taft Womack, salute. All David Benavidez does is walk forward. He's the polar opposite of Andre Charlo and Terence Crawford or whoever else you can name. All he does is walk forward. And everybody say he ain't got no defense. Kenya B, salute. He don't got no defense. All he does is walk forward in action-packed fights. Why didn't you fight him? Yakov One White, salute. Why didn't you fight him? Cognitive. Thank you, Jay Lane. I hope I said it right. Right? All he does is walk forward. Goalie Boily, salute. All he does is walk forward and in action-packed fights. So why didn't you fight him? He has zero defense, according to everybody. So why not fight him? All he does is walk forward. And all he is in action-packed fights. So why didn't you fight him? Stingy Loco, salute. Brian Williams, salute. He was just available instead of fighting for the vacant belt. Why didn't you look to fight him before he even lost the belt? Lewis Murdoch, salute. My brother Bunny BA, once again in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, I seen Bud stopped at Wash Khan and Akel and get dropped by Green Beans. Matter of fact, when the last time Bud then fought a brother, we seen Crawford was bigger than Andre make the fight. Huh? Crawford is bigger than Andre? Deontay Mosley, salute. I'm reading it wrong, Bunny BA? Pardon me, bro. He said, I seen Bud stop with Wash Khan and Kel and get dropped by Green Beans. Matter of fact, when the last time Bud then fought a brother, we seen Crawford was bigger than Andre make the fight. Crawford is not bigger than Demetrius Andre by no stretch of the imagination. Gary Childress, salute. Johnny Patrick, salute. David Fleming, salute. Cliff Young, salute. Terence Crawford is 5'8". Demetrius Andre is 6 feet tall. So, maybe I read it wrong. I'm reading it wrong. Sonia Dumas, salute. Am I reading it wrong? He's a bigger name. Will Latimer, salute. Bunny BA. Am I reading it wrong, Bunny BA, man? He's a bigger name. Okay. He's a bigger name than Demetrius Andre make the fight. Okay, I see what you're saying. 50-0, TBE, TMT, Floyd Mayweather, salute. Okay, Bunny BA, I see what you're saying. Because I feel like I'm reading it wrong. That's why. He's a bigger name. Okay. Yeah, no, he's a bigger star. I'm 100, salute. He's definitely a bigger star than Demetrius Andre. The two videos, salute. Sonya Clay, salute. He's definitely a bigger star than Demetrius Andre. Now, guess what? Now, what's funny about that is, I guarantee you, if Terence Crawford offered up his services, Canelo will take the fight. LaRoyce Williams, salute. Canelo will take the fight. But why? Because Terence Crawford is not boring. Tay Brown, peace of blessings, Queen. 11520 in the building. Huh? Because he's smaller? Jelani Everett, Raphael Gooden, salute. Judas 773, salute. Canelo is a Spaniard, no Mexican blood in or heart. Wow. Man, I see a lot of people. Fly High 89, salute. I see, man. B Cake, salute. You know, I see a lot of people, man. I got a lot of Shepherd King, salute. I get a lot of people. They like, listen. Eric Morales. You know, you get a lot of people that just don't agree with Canelo Alvarez, man. He has, like I said, Rocking Rosario, salute. Canelo Alvarez again. I'm gonna say this again. Sad one, salute. Canelo Alvarez, his style. I mean, Terence Crawford's style is all wrong for Canelo Alvarez. If Terence Crawford fought, all he has to easiest me saying all he has to do is easier said than done, right? But Terence Crawford stayed disciplined for 12 rounds. He will beat Canelo Alvarez. Nino Brown boxing, my brother, salute. He would beat Canelo Alvarez. JB 2027, salute. JB 2027. Trout, Lara, Mosley, and Kirkland all on Canelo's resume. You're right. Which one of them were in their prime? Go ahead, watch this now. JB 2027. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do any of that. Trout, Lara, Mosley. Now, which one was in their prime? Watch this. Watch this. EM, salute. Corey Mayhew, salute. Andrew Thomas, salute. Salute to the UK. I'm going to make Terence Crawford's point. Which one of them was in their prime? Go ahead. BWL, Assad, my brother in the super chat. Canelo barely beat Kovalev and lost twice to Triple G, in my opinion. You know what? I thought he won the Triple G fights. Jaime Vasquez, salute. Mixed the 6-7, salute. I thought he beat Triple G. Alex Amardo, salute. I mean, they are Big Zo, salute. They are debatable, but I thought he won. Smash the like button, man. We got 650 people. We should have 650 likes. Smash the like button. Gerald Field, salute. We got 650 people. We should have 650 likes. PMD 18, salute. Brandon Adam Perry, my brother, salute. Where'd the brother go? Tiana Scott, peace of blessings. How you doing, Queen? Travis Wiggins, salute. Lost first Triple G fight. I thought he won the first fight. I don't know. I wasn't mad at the draw. LaPrince joined the salute. I gave him the edge in both those fights. Now I'm not. If somebody says, "Well, he lost both the fights," I'm not going to stand my ground and debate you. I just thought he edged it out. Maybe I'm wrong. Terry Roberts, Zan Cole, the salute. I personally thought he edged it out. Hey, if you say he didn't, I can't debate you. You understand? Okay, JB 2027. He said Lara. And he lost that fight. E Thriller, salute. And he lost the fight. So Lara, the one guy you said was in his prime, he lost. I rest my case. And so does Terence Crawford's. And the Trout fight, he was losing. And then they had the open score, and Trout, he was so far behind on the cards, he had to throw caution in the wind and just go for it. He made mistakes and he got dropped. The open scoring, boxing fan, salute. He said, how you lose? Oh, easy. He got outpointed. Rayman, 2 sides, salute. Crown Me King, salute. Malachi Young, salute. Peace be free, salute. Ray Max Sorinash, salute. Oh, how did he lose? Oh, easy. He got outpointed. OMC, see well, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that that quarter of $100 on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said Bud will carve his face up with a shark. He said Kirkland was washed when he fought Canelo. Kovalev was already washed after Ward beat him down. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm trying to say. OMC, see well. Styles make fights. If Terence Crawford stayed disciplined for 12 rounds, he has the tools, the ring IQ, the reach, the physical ability to beat Terence Crawford, to beat Canelo Alvarez. He has just as much power as Canelo Alvarez. And he's a smaller guy. He has quicker feet. He's rangy. He has he could switch from southpaw to orthodox. Who Canelo fought that brings that to the table? Jay Brown, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He says, salute, Blue. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you coming through, studying up, and showing me love all the time, bro. Abraham Alejo, salute. Lots of professional analysts in the chat room. Oh, of course, always. Listen, what makes Abraham Alejo, what makes a professional analyst a professional analyst? Watch this. See? What makes a professional analyst a professional analyst? Matt Money, my brother in the Super Chat, he said Triple G won the first fight and second was a draw. In my opinion, they need to run it back. Canelo got so many big fights to make. It's ridiculous. I think he knocked out Triple G this time. Yo, no, I'm out of this garbage channel. No problem. You're not leaving. You're just leaving the chat. Terry Roberts, salute. You're just mad because we tell the truth here. It's okay, though. Donald Favors, my brother, salute. You're not going to leave. You're just going to watch from afar. Haas Kareem, salute. Ikena Williams, salute. Anthony Williams, salute. They come watch every day. Man, you don't know. Okay. What makes a professional analyst a professional analyst? LOL, you guys got alternative facts over here. What's alternative facts? I think Canelo will stop Triple G in the third fight. What's an alternative fact? What's an alternative fact? Jojo Antonio, my brother in Super Chat, I agree on Canelo opposition. I just think Canelo will beat Bud. Floyd had more experience and he's more defensively sound. Bud not disciplined fighter. See, that's where we wrong. When Terence Crawford wants to be disciplined fighter on defense, he showed that he can do so. Big boy salute. When he wants to be defensively savvy and disciplined, he showed that he can. EJ Love, my brother. Jay Smith, salute. McDub, salute. We got the General in the building in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, what it do, Blue? Salute to the chat and the almighty LDBC. Salute to you, the General. Emmanuel Hardwick, salute. Go subscribe to the General channel, man. Salute, General. Xavier Jones, salute. Tony Woodson, salute. So, Travis Wiggins said Crawford is chinny. He's not. Lara will beat Terence Crawford? Possibility. It's different style, though. Styles make fights. Mr. Mechanical, salute. Your argument is Canelo avoids... I didn't say that. You didn't listen. There you go again. JB 2027. Your argument is Canelo avoids by fighters, but he got in the ring with all four of these. Whether Lara beat him or not, Crawford is too small, bro. I didn't say he avoided. I'm asking you, is Terence Crawford right? See, do y'all see the quotation marks? Did you read the entire title? Ryan Meza, salute. Be that bitch. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Did you read the entire title? Or you just read a piece and then you took it and ran with it. Black August, salute. That's what Terence Crawford said, right? I'm saying it's the stylistic matchup. This styles he's avoiding. Okay? The style of Demetrius Andre, the style of Floyd Mayweather, Lara, Austin Trout, those styles give him problems. We seen him getting outboxed. McQuintes D. Texas. Luke Crawford is really overrated. Okay. I think his style could be Terence Crawford. I think his style could be Canelo. King Judah, salute. Hey, the Prince Joyner, salute. We've seen this movie before. It's not Shogun Blaze Z, salute. It's not that we didn't see this movie before. AG, salute. Brian, New York, salute. We've seen this movie before. Reg Loke, salute. JT, salute. We saw this movie before, right? Juana Villa, salute. He said Bud with 0 names on his resume. Okay. Obviously, Sergey Kovalev is light heavyweight, right? Who on Errol Smith? Who's on Canelo Alvarez resume, right? That's a better skill boxer than Terence Crawford. That he actually beat hands down. Tiger Style, salute. Heavy Betters Entertainment, salute. Who on Canelo Alvarez resume? Gutierrez, salute. No, but don't see. There's a difference. I explained this earlier. Tiger Style, salute. Raider Tom, my brother in the super chat. He said, salute, Blue, and chat, smash that like button. Salute to my brother, dropping that 3/4 of a dub on us in the super chat. Salute to my brother, Raider Tom, man. Everybody said Lara. Clearly, again, this is why I'm going to say it again. I said, who on his resume, listen to what I said again, who on Canelo Alvarez's resume that he clearly beat, without any controversy, that was more skilled than Terence Crawford. Big Nick 32, my brother, what's good? Orlando Palmer, salute. We got 715 people. We should have 715 likes. Nelson Rivera, salute. Who? 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 Who on Canelo Alvarez's resume that's more skilled than Terence Crawford, and he clearly beat him? Bunny BA said, no, Blue, rather you think he won or lost. He got the dub. I think he lost to Lara, though. Right. Okay, so you agree with me. So I'm asking the question. Who on his resume that he clearly beat that's more skilled than Terence Crawford? Clayton Smith, what's good, great brother? Big Texas ATX. Clayton Smith in the building. Danny Jacobs is not more skilled than Terence Crawford. He said, now ask the same question about Terence Crawford. Okay. You want to ask the same question, so then I'll tell you, then they in the same boat. So then no one is above nobody. Right? Wanda Villa. Bud hasn't fought anyone. Okay. That version of Shane Mosley that Canelo Alvarez fought, does Terence Crawford beat him? Yeah. Probably stops him. School is the best. Salute. He said, wow, you fake. Okay, good. No problem. Big Worm, salute. You saying that because I don't agree with you. So the fact that you said wow means you thought that I was something else. So that means that you was here watching all this time. See, when you say wow, that means you were surprised, and then you said, wow, man, you're fake. So that means you've been watching all this time. So when it was something that I said that you agree with, I wasn't. But as soon as I say something that you don't agree with, then I am. See how that works? Cognitive ability. I agree that slick boxers give Canelo trouble, but I can't think of any 160, 68-pound apart from maybe a Charlo that's close to right now. Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade. Southern T Boxing, my brother, salute. Go subscribe to my brother Southern T Boxing. Drop the link. Hustle with patience, salute. He was one belt away from becoming undisputed. He said he wanted Ketty Peace 504, salute. Danny 76, salute. Mario Urena, salute. Stop assuming. Stop assuming what? What am I assuming? Thesium James, salute. What am I assuming? Rich Denby, salute. I'm conversating with y'all. What am I assuming? What did I assume? Explain. You said stop assuming. Mark Fralin, salute. Stop assuming what? What did I assume? Assume. Roman Partita, salute. What did I assume? Dane Watson, salute. Luca Brasi, 4, salute. Brian New York, salute. Lester Duvall, salute. I entertain everybody because everybody is entitled to their own opinion. So I respond to everybody because we're all family. Whether you agree or disagree and you say, ah, man, I don't like blue. Okay. I'll see you when you come back. JS Bent Gaming, salute. Dominique Richardson, salute. Skinny Hardaway, my brother, salute. Drop the link, bro, so that people can subscribe to your channel. Emmanuel Lopez, salute. And see, this is what's wrong with today's time, right? That we can't just disagree. Eduardo Ortiz, salute. Rosa Hernandez, salute. Okay, you think I'm wrong? I think I'm right. Cool. Josh Hall, salute. Carl Brown, salute. Oh man, y'all gotta get. Oh, man, this dude don't know what he's talking about. Man, this dude this and then yeah. Rosa Hernandez, she said Canelo won't turn him down. Of course not. He's a 147-pounder, Queen. Peace and blessings to Rosa Hernandez. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. Daniel the Prophet, salute. What's good with you? Fall Runner, salute. Emmanuel Lopez, salute. Sumter Cleo, salute. He's a 147-pounder. Why would he turn him down? She said, chill, everybody. Blessings to you too, Queen. Blessings to you too. My brother, Carolina Ryder, come through, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says, salute to you, great brother. How you doing today, bro? Jamil Allen, a.k.a. Jelly Bean, what's good? My brother, Carolina Ryder, coming through, studding up every day, man. That's blessings to you, man. Joe Fields, salute. See, the thing is, right, Joe Fields? Okay, Kurt, I'm going to send it right now. DOG215, salute. I'm going to send it right now. Percy Brown, salute. See, the thing is about this is this, right? Jay Jackson, salute. We could listen, until they grace the squared circle, nobody's right, nobody's wrong. Michael Kirkland, salute. How could we? We could take William Old School out there. What's good with you? Right? We can make an educated guess, right? Joe G. Valdez, salute. No, he's not. He's not. Stephen Libera, salute. There's certain Courtney Johnson, salute. there's certain styles that they choose to stay away from, stay clear of, because those styles give him trouble because he's limited in his footwork is limited. So if you have a slick boxer that can move around, utilize the ring, and you're rangy, you're going to give him problems because he can't catch up to you. He needs you to be there. There's no. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Why do you think Eddie Reynoso, certain styles, he troubles his fighters? That's why you don't want to see. He don't want to see Devin Haney and Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and Oscar Valdez. They would love to go a different route because that style. It just happens so that majority of the black boxers possess that athletic ability. JT, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said Khan was outboxing Canelo. Bud is more disciplined, hit harder, and a better overall. He can beat Canelo. He ducked Andre for a reason. He struggled with every pure boxer, and the result is controversial. This is a fact. This is a fact. Terence Crawford stays disciplined. You cannot tell me Terence Crawford is not a better boxer than Amir Khan, because he is. Smash the like button. Dre Daniel, salute. Canelo never cleared out his division, but he's great. Facts. Jalen said Khan wasn't doing bad in the beginning. No, Khan was doing great. He was winning all those rounds. He was winning all those rounds. But like I said, you could see Canelo Alvarez getting closer. Canelo Alvarez, I don't want to. He has the higher ring IQ. Davis Garrett Jr. salute. He has the higher ring IQ, right? Emmanuel Lopez salute. Why is Andre even mentioned? He don't even have a B fighter on his resume. A skill set. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Why is Andre mentioned? Sodella Tijuana, salute. Why is Andre mentioned, right? I'm glad you say that. Jalissa Capel, peace and blessings, Queen. This is a fact, Queen. Let me say this. If you say why you mentioned Andre don't have nobody, a B-level fighter on his resume. Okay, great. I'm glad you said that. He fought Rocky Fielding. He fought Abney Yildirim. He's fighting guys you never heard of. If that's the case, why not fight Andre and become undisputed? Ask yourself this question. If Andre wasn't Andre, and it was Rocky Fielding holding that WBO title at middleweight, would he have fought for that belt and become undisputed at middleweight? Yes or no? Easy, right? He was one belt away from becoming undisputed. If Rocky Fielding was the belt holder instead of Demetrius Andre, do you think he'd leave the division and not become undisputed? Texas T346, my brother in super chat. He said, these dudes are feminine. Just disagree like men and move on. If you don't like what Blue would say, then don't watch. Simple as that. Hashtag LDBC. Yeah, I mean, listen. Texas T346. Make sure you drop the link. Tanner Boy, salute. See, the thing is this, right? We could disagree. What's wrong with disagreeing? If you don't agree with what I say, no problem. People this is what happens. We got to deal with facts over feelings. I tell y'all that I don't like Terence Crawford's decisions outside the ring. Y'all take it and say I don't like his decision in the ring. I've never said he wasn't a good fighter. America think out loud, salute. Never once said that. I never said he wasn't a great fighter. I never said any of that. I just want to see a fighter of his caliber fight the absolute best that they have to offer. Period. At 33 in his prime, I don't want to see Terence Crawford and no more Igor Kavalauskas. I don't want to see Terence Crawford and no more Jeff Horn type of fights. I don't want to see him in Amir Khan fights when he's far past it or Kelbrook. I want to see Terence Crawford in the ring with the absolute best that they have to offer. When Jamel Charlo fights Castano, the only reason I'm campaigning for that fight is because Castano has the last piece to the puzzle for him truly, truly, officially being undisputed, and I want to see it happen. After that, I want to see Jermell Charlo. It's hard to use Jermell Charlo because he's pretty much cleaned out the division. But who is there at 54? I would like to see him fight Hurd. I think he will win the fight. I'd love to see him and Lara. You know, I mean, he cleaned out his division, so it's pretty hard. That's a bad example using Jermell Charlo. Hustle with patience, my brother. Salute in the super chat. How would you feel about a Khan versus Kell Brook fight? Too late. Also, after seeing that last Benavidez, seems to have slow legs, fast hands like Canelo. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I said I think Jermell Charlo could beat David Benavidez, but people are getting their feelings. Man, we're in the age of people being in their feelings. You can't say what everybody, oh man. Everybody, like, I don't get it. Kell Brook and Amir Khan, I want to see that fight. It's not too late for that fight. I want to see it. Because it's a storyline. Love it now, Gaither, salute. I want to see it because it's a storyline. I don't think it's too late. David Benavidez does have slow feet. That's why I think Jermall Charlo could beat him. He shows signs of weaknesses on defense as well. And I think Jermall Charlo can beat him. But he got to fight him. BWL aside, my brother in Super Chat. At 160 pounds, Canelo will crush him. Crawford. Canelo and Bud cannot get bigger without losing his advantages. That's a great point. But he don't have to. Remember, Floyd Mayweather, he didn't just because he moved up in weight didn't mean he had to be that weight. He just made the minimum that he had to compete at that weight. Because see, that's what people don't understand. When you move up in weight, you can't come in under a certain amount, just like you can't come over a certain amount. William Old School on Dent, my brother in the super chat. After what Bud said, I gave lost respect, Blue. I mean, after what Bud said, I have lost respect, Blue. Well, this is what he said. Well, this is what he was saying. Is that Zach D salute that Canelo Alvarez avoids certain styles. And those certain styles just happen to be the mass majority of the African-American athletes. That's what it is. Boss Conversation, my brother Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Boss Conversation, Reggie Owens. Dahlia Antoinette, peace and blessings, queen, coming through, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Peace and blessings to you, queen. I appreciate you 1,000%. The dance queen, she be going at it. My brother Chuga Fantastic in that super chat, showing that love as he does all the time. Jay Lynn said, where's Hurd? Oh, he training. He getting back in the groove. He just had unfortunate circumstances. He lost his dad. So, Stormy B, man, my brother, what's good? Yeah, I sent Kurt the link. Little Scrappy, salute. Let me send it again. Jadon 1, salute. Sometime it don't go through. Sometimes it don't go. Sometimes you feel like a. Hey, smash the like button, people. We got 700 people here. Let's get 700 likes. Zios Tentaclus. Hope I say your name right. Yeah, he had an unfortunate set of circumstances. Yeah, Dahlia, I came on super late today, 6 o'clock. I got a lot going on. I'm trying to fix my cars. I'm trying to fix my motorcycle. There's a lot going on. The transmission in my truck went. The engine went. I had to get a new engine. Now the transmission messed up. Got to get the transmission fixed. Jizzo Don, salute. Reggie, drop that link, bro. PJ Colazzo, salute. Then just things. My day keep getting backed up. I had a few meetings today. Welcome down, Ram. Big step and salute. I had a meeting today. Then I had to go take my cars to get fixed. Just long days, man. The shop messed up the paint on my motorcycle. So I gotta get that fixed. They messed up the paint on my motorcycle, so I didn't realize it till I went to get a detail. And my boy details my car, my motorcycle, and looked in the paint, man, and seen under my clear all types of spots, man. Climax guys, salute. Everyone will call them. School's the best, said bro, get a Toyota. Elijah Martinez, salute. It's actually my wife's truck. Well, it's my wife's truck. She uses the truck. And Rocky Balboa, salute. Yeah. Unfortunate, man. We got the engine boo. We fixed the engine. And they gave it back to us and told us, oh, the transmission is slipping. Needless to say, that didn't go over well. That ain't going over. That ain't it. ABN, salute. Hector Saviola. He said, why Tank get a pass when he cherry picks fights? Where? Not here. Southport Boxing Media, Shallow 23, salute. He don't get no pass here. Yeah, I got a charger. I got a charger. The issue we had is that you don't fix the engine and you know the transmission is slipping. You give us the option. John King, salute. You give us the option. You understand? You don't say, oh, we gave you another new engine and then say, oh, but your transmission is gone. Huh? They go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. Southport Boxing Media, what's good with you? Hector, he said, why did Tank get a pass? He don't get no pass here. Nobody gets a pass here in Blue Blood Sports TV, bro. Nobody. John King, salute. Jojo Antonio, my brother in Super Chat. Bud is talented, but it's premature saying he can handle Canelo at 160 when we don't even know if he can handle Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. is a different type of talent than Canelo, but you are right, KJ, salute, to say that we don't know if Canelo, if Terence Crawford would be effective at 160. You're 1,000% correct. But that's what we love about the sport of boxing. We speculate. Chris Perkins, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, here's a little something on that transmission, Blue. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. See, my thing is this, man. I love the wife, you know what I mean? So I try to make, I want to make, Octavia Espinosa, salute. I try to make it as easy as possible on her as I possibly can. Now, I'm not imperfect. So she'd be like, did you get this ticket? Man, that was me. Did you get a ticket? Did you just, SG Pass, salute. Did you just get another ticket? Boy, she just texted me yesterday. I was riding my motorcycle and I ain't had my helmet on. I had my hat on and my mask and my shades. And I pulled up to the house. You're right, Jalen. Absolutely. Fernell Gatsby, salute. I pulled up to the house, forgot I ain't had my helmet on, right? Pulled up to the house, and she was coming out on the porch. Let me tell you what she did, right? Let me tell y'all what she did. Now, I pulled in my driveway. She's standing on my porch. She texts me. If I see another ticket come to this house, we gonna have a big problem. Hey, man, I'm a grown man, dog. I'm a grown man. Little Chris Johnson, salute. What's good with you, King? Yeah, she gonna text me. Dula Master, salute. If we get another ticket to this house, we gonna have a problem. She text me though. We here in the same house. She gonna text me that. Big block. No, I ain't tell her that. I'm telling y'all. You know what I mean? Terry Roberts, salute. I don't know if she can hear me or not. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I'm a grown man, man. What do you mean? What you mean we gonna have a? What kind of problem we gonna have? What you mean by that? You know what I mean? Todd Smith, salute. So anyway, you know, I didn't know what she meant by that. Av Boy Jr. 83, salute. That's what I'm saying, man. When she walk away, DP, you know what I mean? What do you mean we gonna have a problem? I that's what she texted me. I kid you not. That's what she texted me. We gonna have a problem. What? Look, that's what she texted me. You can't see it. Look. I don't know if y'all can see it. But that's what she said. I don't know what she mean by that, but Emmanuel H, my brother in the super chat, he said you a grown. He said, yeah, you growing on this live, but let another ticket come in. Us the chat gonna be like, dang, Blue ain't upload no videos in a minute. Yeah, you know what I mean. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what she meant by that, man. But yeah, so I think stylistically, you know, Terence Crawford can trouble, you know, Canelo Alvarez, and if he stayed disciplined for 12 rounds, he can win that fight. You understand what I'm saying? Because he has the style, right? Corey Too Logical, salute. He has the style to do so, right? Um, and I sent Kurt the link, my great brother Kurt. Let me see. Try. Let me get letting Kurt know I sent him that link. So I'm like, listen, you know, I just walked in the house. You just saw me. How you going? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why you text me if I just walked in the house? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what she said, man. So you know, uh, 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 hold on one second. Let me show you something. Look, you see that, Kurt?
Yeah, I see it.
That's, now I pulled in the house yesterday on my motorcycle, right? Right. And I ain't even respond, Kurt. You know what I mean? I just said, listen, send me a bottle of water. You know what I mean, Kurt? That's at the times, you know, Curtis, you just gotta, you know what I mean? Just send me a bottle of water, man. Shogun Blaze Z, my brother in Super Chat, he said, don't Billy Joe Saunders and Plant both are more black slick fighters than Charlo and Benavidez. Tell me I'm lying. What does Bud say to that? Yeah, no, I think he was referring to the style. And you're right. But the difference is now Caleb Plant, you know, they show a lot of flaws. So he named like Demetrius Andre, right? Canelo had the opportunity to fight him and be undisputed. Taylor Bell, salute. Adio said, let that go, Blue. Oh, for sure. American Patriot 1776, salute. The two videos, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the Super Chat. He says, salute, Blue. Wow, the doubt for Bud from the commentators that not speaking fact. He's proven to be a top dog. That's why he's a topic of discussion. Oh, he's for sure. He's that dude, man. Listen, people boxing that salute. People they get it misconstrued what I'm saying about his decisions outside the ring with his talent in the ring. I don't get those confused at all whatsoever. Smash the like button, people. Let's get the likes all the way up. And salute to my brother, Curtis Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
What's good with you, Blue? What's going on, chat? How's everybody doing on this Tuesday evening?
Man, we good, Kurt, man. You know, the brother Emmanuel H comes through, Kurt, and drops 200 on us in the Super Chat. He says, salute, Blue, Kurt, kings and queens in the chat. Just because it's Tuesday, dropping love to the channel. Keep this movement going. Yes, sir, bro. You got to let us know when you could come back on. He said that he got to ask his newborn baby when they gonna let him come on the show, Kurt.
That dude support, man. Good looking. Salute to you.
Sir. So yes, sir, man. Yeah, Kurt. So did you hear what Terence Crawford had to say?
Yes, I did. Everybody all day it's been in the hottest topic. This is probably the smartest thing Terence Crawford said in a while. There's going to be a stir up with Canelo fans and a certain fan base, but I would have to agree with him. And listen, it's like this. It's racing culture involved. Now, the quintessential
hold
black.
Hold that thought,
Sure,
Kurt.
sure.
Smash the like button, people. We should be at least 800 likes right now. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 800. We don't even have 600 likes. Get the likes up to 800 right now, people. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring the doorbell before you walk in the house. Get the likes to 800. Smash the like button right now, people. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, the quintessential black fighter, he comes from a culture of the great boxing gyms. He's taught offense and defense. And when you look at fighters like Ali, Leonard, Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker, Roy Jones, they're taught to transition from offense to defense. This is the sweet science of pugilism. Mexican fighters come from a culture of power and aggression. You know, the Ruben Alvarez's and the Carlos Arates, all those guys, Antonio Margarito, all of them. They've come forward fighters with a lot of power. Remember what Bernard Hopkins said with Kelly Pavlik at the end of the fight. And this is for the chat. You can go back and look at it. When he beat Pavlik, he went over to Pavlik, and I thought this was telling, Blue. He said, Kelly, I'm going to teach you to fight like a black fighter. I want you to bend your knees. Verbatim, he said this. I want you to start bending your knees. He said it's not a race thing. It's a culture thing. Now you don't had a Mexican fighter. When you see a Mexican fighter that moves, there hasn't been many. Miguelito Canto is one of them. Or you see a white fighter that moves like a Caleb Plant. The first thing a black boxing fan will say on his couch is what? He fights like a black fighter because certain styles and certain certain ethnic groups fight in certain styles. Now, don't get me wrong. We done had our share Ernie Shavers and Sonny Listons and George Foremans. They were brutes. And Joe Louis, was a slugger who had problems with boxers like Billy Conn, Jersey Joe Walcott. But it's more of a culture thing. But Pernell Whitaker is a quintessential fighter that can transition from offense to defense, like Ali, like the fighters I named. Canelo, when he lost to Mayweather, he tried to adopt a certain style where you can look at it in the Danny Jacobs fight. He understood that he can't fight with aggression like he did before the Mayweather fight, so he tried to change his style. But see, his style will be effective against Eastern European and fighters from the UK. Fighters that stand in front of certain fighters, they're always effective. And it's culture. Mike Tyson was like that. Mike Tyson lost to who? Boxers, Buster Douglas and Evander Holyfield. Julio Cesar Chavez. Who do we have trouble with? Mildred Taylor, Pernell Whitaker, and Frankie Randall. All three boxers. Even a so-called boxer like Oscar De La Hoya, he had problems with other boxers. So it looks like race thing, and it may well be, but to me, it's more of a culture thing because that's what black fighters are taught. And look, I'm gonna give you another receipt. Eric Morales, great fighter, right, Blue? Great fighter,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
He lost to a guy named King Zaire Rahim. It wasn't even close. Morales is the better fighter, but he couldn't handle the style. This is proof of what I'm saying. I'll give you another example. Marco Antonio Barrera is a better fighter than Junior Poison Jones. But what happened? Junior Jones knocked him out the first time, then beat him again in a rematch. I picked Juan Manuel Marquez to beat the brakes off Timothy Bradley. What happened? Bradley beat him. So it's a matter of style. Canelo's style will not resonate against an Andrade or maybe a Charlo, but against a Sergey Kovalev, I don't trust Billy Joe Sanders, but Billy Joe Sanders can box. If he get himself up for this fight and bring his A game, the fight can be very, very interesting. And this is not a knock on UK fighters, but will you trust a UK fighter in a big spot? You have to look at their history. But Yildirim's and the Liam Smiths and the Rocky Fieldings, he looked good against those fighters because they're going to stay there to be hit.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get a guy who can move like a Terence Crawford, he's number one to me because he's more versatile than Canelo. I never seen Crawford lose, but I seen Canelo lose because of a certain style. But see, this is where it gets tricky, Blue. They say he got better after Mayweather, but let's go down this road. Laura, he struggled. It could have went either way. A lot of people say Laura. I thought Laura pulled it out. That was after the Mayweather fight. He had a draw with Golovkin. Then he beat Golovkin in a rematch, which was very close. So how much better did he get? Did he get after Mayweather with all these close, controversial decisions? I don't see what other people see. And I follow pattern and I follow detail. Canelo's a darn good fighter, but there's a lot of fighters that look invincible when you stand in front of them. And I'm going to tell you something now. You know, when Virgil Ortiz, who's a good fighter, fight a guy that could move, he's going to have problems because I look at footwork, the speed, everything. He doesn't have the best footwork.
Mm-hmm.
And see, and this is the difference with boxing. I don't look at a fighter's arms or his hand speed. I look at his feet because your feet can get you in and out of trouble. It can get you out of trouble. You know, you can control distance. That's why Floyd picked on certain fighters because he knew, and he was genius. He knew that his footwork and his all-around skill set, his style was going to be effective against their style. And that's what it's about. It's about matchups, it's about styles, it's about culture, it's about race because boxing is about race. That's why we had 3 waves of Black Murderers Row, more famously in the 40s. You know, with Charlie Burley and them, they can transition from offense to defense. So white fighters like Marcel Cerdan and Tony Zell and Gus Lesnovich, excuse me, didn't want to fight them. This is why, because you know it's hard to beat a guy who's versatile, who can slug, who can box, who has defense and offense. This is the sweet science of boxing.
Mm-hmm. Now let me ask you this question. Okay, salute to my brother Hardbody J Timo. He made it up in here because they sent him. He was trying to come in, Curry, and they were saying that we wasn't online and all of this other stuff he sent me.
Crazy.
Yeah. Now, Curry, did you believe that Canelo won or lost those Triple G fights?
I thought Golovkin beat him the first time, and I thought Canelo edged him out the second time. But when I look at that second fight, it gets closer and closer and closer. And that's the first time I seen Canelo buzzed. It was the 11th round when Golovkin hit him with a good right hand. He was a little buzzed, but those fights are like really, really, really close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 'cause I saw it in reverse. I thought that Canelo won the first fight. I thought he edged out both of them, to be honest, Kurt.
I thought Golovkin won the first fight because of effective aggression, and I thought Canelo won the second fight. But how much better did he get with these close decisions
He didn't
after
get
Mayweather? Thank you.
He didn't get better, Kurt. He got better at choosing opponents.
Hmm.
He chose wisely. That's what he did. Salute to my brother Emmanuel H in the building once again, dropping dub on us in the super chat. He said, "Man, I'm so thirsty to see a big fight or a good fight. I've been on YouTube watching reruns of Mayweather, Oscar, Manny, EJ, Wilder, Twins, Sweet Pea, Sugar Ray, Hearns, Hagler, Ali fights. Like, man, I am really this deprived. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Adam M, salute. I'm with you. Makai Willis, salute. Daniel Prophet, salute. I'm with you, bro. I'm ready to see some enormous fights, man. Big fights, man.
I judge greatness, Blue and Chat, when a fighter can beat A-list fighters and look good doing it. That's why I'm so high on Sugar Ray Robinson and Sugar Ray Leonard, because they took on A-level and Ali and Mayweather, because see, they took on A-level competition and made them look amateurish, like Mayweather beat Marquez and Pacquiao. They're not two good fighters, they're two great fighters, and he made them look like pedestrian. You know, Ali stopped Sonny Liston and George Foreman. He stopped it. If it weren't for him, Ali, they would have been champion for years. But he stopped 2 reigns. And Leonard, when he beat Duran and when he beat Hearns, it put him on another level. Duran is an A+ opponent. Tommy Hearns is an A++ opponent. And he beat both of them. That's how you judge greatness, not by struggling with them, but by beating them, and that's what these fighters did.
Mm-hmm. Emmanuel H back in the super chat. He said, "I forgot to mention Bud fights too." Yeah, man, I'm the same way. I think that we need these. The reason I'm so passionate about these fights, man, because I want to see the best fight the best, man. Why is it so hard for us to get the best fighting the best? Smash the like button. Sean P, salute. Smash the like button. Get the likes up, man. We should be at 1K likes right now. We are 700 likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes up right now. Get the likes to 1K. Emmanuel Lopez, salute. Yeah, Curry, man. That's what I said. He didn't get better. He got better at choosing his opponents.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. And Canelo fans is gonna, because everybody been talking about this all day. So I know Canelo fans a little salty, but like I said, I'm a Canelo fan, but I have to call it like I see it. Like I said, I give credit where credit is due, but I don't want to see him fight Liam Smiths of the world and the Yildirims and who's the other great fighter, Rocky Fielding. I don't want to see that.
Right.
I don't want to see that anymore. I want to see the Charlos and the Andrades and the Benavidez. He beats them. You can't say nothing. You beat good opponents so you can shut people up. And
Right.
he's not doing that. But I see, weaknesses in Canelo as well. I don't think he moves well. I mean, he'll move well against somebody who can't move well. But once he's in the ring with Andrade, then I want to see when they make him use his feet how effective he's going to be.
Mm-hmm. Salute to Sweet Jones in the super chat. I've been watching Hagler since he passed, man. He was a dog. RP to the legend. Oh, yeah, man. For sure. Passive student in super chat. He said, Kurt, how do you think George Benton would do in our era?
Oh, he would do very well. He'd be champion because those guys had that alpha male attitude. They will walk through a burning house to beat you. That era was just like different. They had a meanness and a commitment to them, and they was in shape. And those intangibles would carry them. A lot of old fighters will be successful based on that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Man, I just think that we got calling 357. Salute. Live life real. Salute. I think that Panther TV channel. Salute. I think, Kurt, that we got spoiled by yesteryear. I think we got spoiled by yesteryear, and we used to the sport of boxing being a certain level of competition, and with social media, I think it adds to us and our frustration. Pugilist shizness, salute, because everybody's, oh well, look at this person, look how many social media followers they have, look how many this have, look how many that have, and that starts to hurt. You know what I mean, Kurt? Like it hurts the sport. LA Fight Club, salute. What you think, Kurt?
That's a good point because I see it in boxing. I see it in music. It was one time when R&B music was so great. The Stephanie Mills and the Patti LaBelle's and the Earth, Wind and Fires and the Temptations that we got lax in many areas. Remember how the basketball team, United States, we used to win with college kids, and people got better, but I just thought, I was just, I just thought that we got lax and we started losing. So we had to go get our pros. So that was telling, and the world caught up, but I just, sometimes American athletes, they get complacent and you didn't have that with the black fighters because they had to be twice as good. And like I said, 1938 really changed the face of boxing because you had the Sugar Ray Robinsons come in and the Ike Williams, great lightweight with a boom with a Deontay Wilder right hand. You had the Ezra Charles. All those guys started in 1940, and from 38 to 49, black fighters started dominating. Out of the 8 champions, 5 or 6 of them held the titles. Henry Armstrong had 3 of them. Joe Louis was the heavyweight champion. Sugar Ray Robinson was the champion. So, we had to fight hard, and at the same time, black fighters getting ducked. Now they trying to say Eastern European fighters, but Golovkin, Lomachenko, and Kovalev all have lost. Now, if black fighters said, you know what, we're going to rededicate ourselves, and we still got great fighters, Tank Davis, the Charlos, and Spence, and Gary Russell, and Terence Crawford. I just want to see the best fight the best, but it just seems like people can't leave this race thing alone, and I don't like when people take shots at black fighters, and because I got receipts, I can go back to the first black champion, which was George Dixon in 1890, and the first Black American champion was Joe Gans in 1902. And I could tell you about black fighters being lynched. I could tell you black fighters that was ducked. Jack Dempsey didn't want to fight black fighters. John L. Sullivan, none of them. But that's the history of the black fighter. It is a glorified one, and that all changed when they start letting us in. It's no different than Negro baseball, black baseball with Josh Gibson and Satchel Paige. They couldn't get into the major leagues, you know. So it's just no difference, But when Charlo calls out Benavidez and he doesn't fight him, well, he hasn't fought him yet. Remains to be seen. I'm going to call him out because I come from an era when I'm used to seeing Marvin Hagler, Aaron Pryor, Matthew Saad Muhammad. These dudes wasn't lions. These dudes was monsters. So I am spoiled as an American, Black American boxing fan.
Mm-hmm. Lauren Anderson, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that dub on us in the Super Chat. He said, salute Blue, salute Room. I wish Canelo had some and would call out SOG, Andre Ward, so we could watch him get... He's not going to call out Andre Ward. That ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen, man. That's not going to happen. Kurt, so now you mentioned pound for pound sports entertainment. Salute. You mentioned Jamal Charlo, right? Did you hear the comments he made yesterday? The full interview came out on legendary Brian Custer's Last Stand podcast. Shout out to Brian Custer, Last Stand podcast. Did you hear it?
Yeah, it kind of confused me at the end. First, he said he wasn't going to 168. Then I guess he got pissed off. He said, make the fight. So I don't know what he's going to do. He's focusing on Triple G, but Golovkin's not going to fight Charlo. I want to see Charlo Benavidez. I think it's a natural fight, and it needs to happen. Hey, you call him out. Now I got to hold your feet to the fire. Now I'm fire. If he doesn't fight Benavidez, I don't care what color he is. I'm going to rip into him because you called him out. Benavidez responded. Now you have a duty to fight that man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was real confused, right? Because D. Blair LaFleur, salute. Demetrius Hawkins, Matt Money, salute. Shizzy Green, salute. Sherman Callahan, salute. Angelone the Stick, salute. I was confused, right? Because even when he told Brian Custer, he's like, I'd rather fight Andre than David Benavidez. But then he said, I'm not going to fight Andre because of what he did with my brother. It was like, it was real like he was saying, like, I don't know. I was confused, Kurt. I was confused. He said he'd fight Andre instead of David Benavidez. Then he said he's not 160 pounder. So then he said he tired of, trying to get a fight with Canelo. It was real confusing. It was real confusing. Kurt.
Well, I don't know his plans. I'm hearing he might fight this guy, Maciel, but he has to fight Benavidez because if he don't, people would not let him forget it. and it's gonna look like he's afraid of Benavidez, and Benavidez talking, and his fan base is talking. You have to fight that man. You have to.
Yeah, Nitty G, salute Nitty G. Kenny, my brother in the super chat. Canelo's fights against good opponents were iffy at best. None of them too convincing. His only elite fight was against Floyd, and he got washed 12-0. Yeah. The Lord Scrolls, salute. T-Town Cruz, Carl Brown, salute. Yeah, Kurt, it's just it was real confusing, that interview, Kurt. Like, I was like, so what's next? J Mac 504, salute. Like, what's next? So there's no fights at 160. Gennady Golovkin don't have no interest in fighting him. None. Smash the like button, people. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. How are we not even at 800 likes and we in 2 hours already? Get the likes to 1K, man. Smash the like button. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash it. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Smash the like button. We should be well up. We should be at 1,000 likes right now. Where do they do that at? Not here. Arellano Arturo. Salute. I hope I said your name right. Relanano. Relano. Right? Right, Kurt?
I ain't hear that last part.
How you say his name? Big T 1414. Pull Counter Boxing. Salute.
Who's that, Blue?
The brother in the super chat right here.
I don't got my pad with me. Let me see.
Okay.
This phone too small.
Right. I think it's Arellano.
Yeah, call him that. not disrespecting you. I'm just playing, but
R-E-A-No. Oh man.
Arellano.
Arellano. I'm gonna call you Arturo, great brother. He said Charlo can call out Caleb Plant at 168 for the IBF and put himself in position, but he's clout chasing. Man, it's just a lot of confusion, right, Arturo? It's like it's like then, like Kurt said, then in the end he was like, make the fight happen with Benavidez. I'm gonna hey. I was confused, what direction are you going in with this? Like he was saying he will and he won't. That's where David Benavidez is getting confused. You gonna come to 68 or you not? You're a 60-pounder or you're not?
Yeah, but I still don't like his energy. He was like, David Benavidez don't bring nothing to the table. I said, yeah, he brings a lot to the table. His name, people think he's indestructible. You can give him his first loss if you fight him and beat him. Sometimes it don't have to be for a title. That fight will do good numbers in Texas. It's a true test. It's a 50-50 fight. You're gonna have a good payday and you're gonna have a big name, the biggest name on your resume if you can get past Benavidez. It's a tough fight, but take it. People will respect you for taking the fight. Now, if you don't, then I'm gonna look at you funny style. I'm gonna be like, you wanted no smoke. You called the man out and you wanted no smoke.
Yeah, it was real confusing to me, Kurt. He said he'll call out Caleb Plant. No, Caleb Plant ain't gonna fight nobody until September. When he fight Canelo, he's not gonna run the risk of getting ruin that opportunity.
You know what, man? I think Caleb Plant gonna quit on the stool, man.
Wow. You think so? I don't think so, Kurt.
I think so. I think I see. I'm starting to get these premonitions, man. When I close my eyes and I'm laying in the bed, I can see the fight unfolding, man. I was like more high on Caleb Plant for some reason. I like came off the high horse with him. I didn't like what I seen in the Truex fight. He's inactive, and he get hits with punches, especially in the second half of the fight. I could see him having a little bit of success, but I could also see Canelo, walking through him, man. And even though, slow him down with body shots, I don't have no confidence. I want one of these guys to like prove me wrong. I want one of these guys to prove me wrong. I just don't see it.
Mango Juice 007. Nick J, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Nick J in the building. Sign cutter, salute. I don't think he's gonna quit on the stool, Kurt. I think he going. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know what we're gonna get, man. I always felt like he had the tools to beat Canelo, though, Kurt.
I used to think that, but what bothers me about these guys, Benavidez, his mental, I think, is stronger than Charlo, Sanders, and Plant, because all those guys are so inactive and hasn't fought anybody. And Benavidez didn't look like a world beater against Ronald Ellis. He got him out of there, but I don't know them guys are equipped to beat Canelo because of the big fight atmosphere. Will they be mentally ready? They skilled fighters, but will they be mentally ready? You see, to win a big fight and beat a guy like Canelo, a pound for pound fighter, you have to have certain intangibles in line. Having a big fight before the super fight. Like if Charlo had the mentalities, I'm gonna take on Benavidez or Jacobs, then Benavidez, then I'm gonna go into the Canelo fight. I will have all the confidence in the world, and he beat them. I have all the confidence in the world because that's getting him ready mentally for a super fight. But with him being inactive, and same with Plant. Plant, you need to get ready for a Canelo fight, and him fighting Truax, that's not going to do it. Will he be mentally ready in September? Will he fight the fight of his life or get cut down like dry weeds?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm worrying about.
Look at Christopher Jeanette. Booba, man, Christopher Jeanette, just bring the $200, man. Never mind all that talk you talking. Come with the $200 you said you was gonna have. Trying to get out of it, man. Stand on your square. I don't even know if that's Christopher Jeanette, but it probably is. Ray made a new account. Texas T346, brother in the super chat. Plan is highly overrated and overhyped. What you think about that, Kurt?
I know he has skills. I just don't know how good he really is because he hasn't had the opponent. But I'm not confident of Plant going to a fight with Canelo because, like I said, you have to have opponents and you have to be active. And Canelo's already a good fighter, but he's active. See, that's big. That's an advantage for him. Even though he fought Yildirim, but he's still in the ring. It's different when you're active. You're sharpening your tools. And now he's going to wait till September just to show up and beat Canelo. This ain't Truax. He's fighting. He's gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to bring his A game just to be in the fight. And that's what I'm worrying about. Charlo, the same thing. Sanders, May 8th is coming like a bullet. It's already late March.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about early May. Well, and I looked at Sanders 2 weeks ago, and he didn't look like he was in the best of shape. So they setting themselves up for failure. Can you trust Billy Joe Sanders in a big fight? If he fights like he did against Lemieux, or fight smart, make Canelo use his feet and the jab and box because he's big. then the fight can be very interesting. But we'll wait and see what happens.
Yeah. SG in the super chat, he said Charlo is avoiding. Why are you confused, Blue? Question mark. He wants the old guy or the small guys. And you know, SG, it's funny you said that. Cause I'm like, all those guys he's naming, he's bigger than them. Like he's bigger than Triple G. You know, he's bigger than these guys. But you know, he's bigger than Canelo. You know, but you know, I was confused because you know, like he said, he'll fight Andre, but then no, because of the contract situation, what he did with Jamel. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. What you think, Kurt?
It makes you wonder with these guys, man. I don't. They're not proven, and I don't bet on fighters that's unproven. I bet on fighters, or I have confidence in fighters that are proven. Listen, we could rip Crawford's resume from here to kingdom come, but we know what he brings to the table. We know what kind of fighter he is. We know about Canelo. They're pound for a reason. We know about Earl Spence. Them guys are gonna come and bring it. You know, we know they can fight, but these pretenders, I don't know if they pretenders, contenders, or champions. Charlo, Andre, Sanders, Plant. I just don't know how good they are. So I'm waiting for them to get a big fight so they can prove to me, like, okay, I don't know how they would handle the big stage. I really don't.
Mm-hmm. Emmanuel H back in the super chat. He said, "Dang, he still owes 200. I dropped 200 just based on support to the channel. Dang, dude, sound like one of these new age boxers now." Yeah, I caught on to what he was trying to do yesterday. He ain't never do that, Kurt.
I know Christopher Wayne blocking you, bro.
Yeah,
You know, send the
block,
200.
block me, then block me. And I realized you want me to block you so that way you don't have to. Come on, bro. Only the
Yep.
funk, my brother in the chat. He said, "Dang, Kurt, boxing got to the point where we believe boxers going to quit before the fight." I kind of said the same thing. Peace, Blue. Salute, only the funk.
Well,
I hope not, man. Salute to
before
everybody.
the
Go ahead, Kurt.
oh, I'm sorry. Before the Yildirim fight, I don't know how you guys remember what I said. I said a Canelo opponent is going to quit on a stool, and Yildirim quit on a stool. But I'm gonna predict one more. I don't know who it's going to be, but I'm saying Plant is going to quit on the stool.
I think it's going to be Billy Joe Saunders, Kurt.
It could be him too, because I don't trust him, man. He seems like he'll mentally check out if things don't go his way.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that too. I don't have. You could tell I don't have confidence in none of these fighters. You know, until they prove me wrong.
Yeah, I didn't like his watching his interview. Oh man, watching his interview and watching him smash the like button, get the likes to 1K. Watching his interview, Kurt, and watching him say, "Oh, you know, he was being like optimistic sarcasm, right? He was like, um, I'm not ready for the fight. Or no, I'm just coming here for a check. You know, that's what they're saying." Cerebral Shadowboxer, salute, great brother. Deion Williams, Mr. Mechanical, Rashawn Black, salute. That's what they're saying, so that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't understand that approach. You know what I mean? I don't understand that humor. Like, this is the biggest fight of your career.
Passive is the word.
Right.
Passive, very passive.
Right. So I was like, man, Texas T 346 back in the super chat. Billy Joe Saunders is gonna lay down. Mark my words. He want the money. I hope not, man.
I could see it. I could see it happening. Him and Plant. I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I could see it happening.
I think Plant is mentally stronger.
Yeah, he's mentally stronger than Sanders. Sanders is a flake. You know, it could be him quit on the stool, or maybe both of them. But anyway, you know, but I just don't trust. Maybe they've. Hey, I don't mind being wrong in this instance because I want one of them guys to surprise me and fight the fight of their life and give Canelo a go. I just want to see what happens if they fight up to their ability because they all can fight. Billy Joe he can move very well to be big. He has very good footwork. We were just talking about footwork. He has very good footwork, but his psyche, I don't know if I could trust him.
Yeah. Ahmad, Abdul Ahmad the second, salute. Pistol Joe, salute. Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment, salute. He said Plant not ready. But he better get ready, man. Better get ready. Matt Money, my brother in the super chat. How y'all think Spence and Thurman would play out when Thurman was in his high horse? Think they slug it out? No, it wouldn't be a slugfest. It would be a high level chess match because Keith Thurman would utilize the ring as much as possible and try to, keep Errol Spence at distance, control the distance, control the pace of the fight, utilize the ring, utilize his feet. The problem with Keith Thurman, like Erislan Lara, at times, they use unnecessary movement at times. Unnecessary movement at times. And it hurts them, man, because they start to fatigue and they have issues when you go to the body. Both of them. What you think, Kurt?
I think Spence will beat up on Thurman like a rented mule. Earl is mentally tough. He will attack Keith Thurman's body. There's a reason why Thurman, now that's a duck with a capital D. He ducked Spence. Bad matchup for Thurman. Fighters know before we know. Nah, I think I'm gonna stay away from this guy. He means business, but I think Spence knocks out Thurman somewhere between 7 and 8. I think he gets Thurman out of there with his aggression and his body punching, and I think Thurman will cave in. Man, that guy wants no part of Earl Spence whatsoever. Earl knocks him out.
Stormy said he think Keith Thurman outpoint Errol Spence, Kurt.
I'll disagree. I think Keith Thurman is not a mentally strong fighter. He was lucky to get past Josecito Lopez. First 2 or 3 rounds, he'll move, but Earl will go get him. And Earl is going to concentrate on his body. The writing is on the wall. Attack Keith Thurman's body, the head will fall. Manny almost got Thurman out of there. If Manny was a little younger, Keith Thurman, would have been fish and grits. But Earl, being, is in his prime, he will get Thurman out of there. He will attack Thurman and attack him, be aggressive, or put Thurman on the back foot. Like you said, he used a lot of unnecessary movement, but that wouldn't bother Earl Spence because he's athletic too. I think Earl will beat Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's another one. Once he goes against top level competition, I don't trust him either. It's a reason, Blue and Chat, that his career has gone the way it has gone. He's what you call a front runner. Look at the Danny Garcia fight. He made that fight closer than what it's supposed to be. He barely beat Sean Porter. Thurman used to be a good fighter, but those days is long gone.
Cerebral Shadow Boxer, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said, Blue, is it true? I heard Bud said he wants Spence for 50-50. I don't know if he said it recently. I know he already previously stated that. Yeah, Ty Hill, Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury. Mike Tyson accepted the trilogy match, Kurt. But
he did?
Yeah, that's what they said. May 29th is going to happen.
Man, that Mike will be the face of boxing. I don't know if you saw his commercial. It's kind of funny. Mike's Hard Lemonade, and that's the name of the drink, but they put Mike Tyson, his name attached to the brand. So Mike, to me, is still the face of boxing. If he accepts this fight, and they go through with it, it's going to do very good pay-per-view numbers because him and Holyfield, they got a history together.
And not to mention, it's it's going to be more than an exhibition. They can't help themselves. Manuel Lucero, salute to you, great brother. My brother Renee Box Young. Renee, drop the link so people can subscribe to your channel. Bobo, salute. But as far as Cerritos Shadow Boxer, Ava Jackson, salute. I mean, Terence Crawford had said that a while ago. I don't know if he just recently said it again, Cerebral Shadow Boxer, but I know he said that a while ago. But Kurt, yeah, they said that. And I saw something that said, Rozier and Danny Jacobs back together.
Oh, really? I didn't see that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he did Rozier wrong, man. He shouldn't have never left him in the first place. You don't leave your trainer, man, from the ground zero. You never do that. Like Bernard Hopkins did, Boy Fisher. That was wrong. But I'm glad, man. Maybe he came to his senses and maybe he'll perform better.
Mm-hmm. Cayetano Vargas, salute. And yeah, because Vander Holyfield and his team, man, they was going in on Mike Tyson yesterday, saying that he turned down $25 to $32 million. He was avoiding a fight. They wasn't happy with that, man. I guess Mike today just got up and was like, you know what? Let's make it happen.
Yeah, sometimes you can't pass up. They gave me offers I couldn't refuse, type of thing. And why not, man? It'd be great for the sport. That's a shame. That Tyson and Holyfield, as old as they are, would give boxing a shot in the arm. Everybody come out to see that one.
58 and 54, Kurt.
That proved there's no face of boxing to me.
That's our age, Kurt.
I know.
Kurt, what's going on, man?
They're
gonna do more than 2 million too, Kurt.
They're gonna do well over 2. Yep, they're gonna do very well. If that fight comes off, that will be the fight of the year. Unbelievable.
May 29th, they said. That's Memorial Day weekend.
Yep, that fight would do great numbers.
Man, I might have a fight party for that. Abdullah Brooklyn, what's good with you? I'm going to Vander Holyfield, man. He got his number.
Yep.
He got his number, Kurt. He's eager for it. He knows he could hurt Mike Tyson. He's bigger than Mike Tyson. Man, I keep yawning. He's stronger than Mike Tyson. He's tough. He's just as tough or tougher than Mike Tyson. I'm Vander Holyfield all day.
Yeah, Holyfield and Tyson, the biggest difference is Holyfield's mental toughness. That's something Mike lacks. That's something you got to be born with. And Holyfield ain't no front runner. I seen Holyfield hurt. We all seen him hurt and fight back, but we never seen Mike Tyson like that. I like Holyfield in this fight.
Yeah. 11-11, salute. Star City J, my brother, salute. M. Curran, salute. William Old School Ardent, he said again, Holyfield is Tyson's kryptonite. Yeah. Hey, Kurt, funny that William Old School Ardent said that. Is Mike Tyson one of those people with a questionable mentality when it comes in the ring?
Yeah, because Mike, like I said, he's a front runner. When things going right for him, he's in control. But when things don't go his way, you can see him regression. Look at the first Holyfield fight, how he tried to get out the fight. Mike wanted to quit. Mike ran into Holyfield and then looked at the doctor. He wanted out. I often say the boxing ring is the ultimate truth serum. It doesn't matter how tough he appears to be, but Mike Tyson wanted out because he was getting beat. A fighter can feel when he's slipping. when a fight is getting away from him, he won it out, and Holyfield did a job on him. Outboxed Mike, outfought him, out hustled him, and knocked Mike out. And then Mike, when you have to bite somebody in the ear and stuff, and that's a sign of weakness.
Mm-hmm. Dion Williams, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, for Blue and Kurt, who do you believe wins between two of my favorite fighters, Errol Spence and Tito Trinidad 147? I'm going Errol Spence. I'm going Errol Spence. As long as he stay disciplined. Southpaws with high guards and that are technical, they give Trinidad a lot of problems, man. A lot of problems. I'm going Errol Spence, man. And Trinidad, man, once he got outed, his power changed as well. We ain't see the same power. So let's just keep that in mind too. But what you think though, Kurt?
I like Trinidad by knockout because Earl gets hit. I like him I like Trent. I can see this one. I'm seeing the fight in my head already, and I'm seeing Earl falling. I like Trinidad by knockout between 8 and 9 rounds. Well, Trinidad is one of the hardest hitting welterweight of champions in the history of the sport. He was a good boxer. He did have problems with boxers at a higher weight, and the fighters he's lost to Winky Wright, Bernard Hopkins, and Roy Jones is a lot better than Earl Spence. Earl Spence would have his moments, but Earl would stand in front of Tito a little bit too long, and Tito would go to work. And Tito's right hand against the southpaw and his left hook. Tito had a deadly left hook. I like Tito Trinidad to knock out Earl Spence.
But keep in mind, Kurt, once he got outed, his power changed.
Yeah, but we talk about Trinidad as a welterweight, what he did to Maurice Blocker. He threw beautiful short punches, beautiful combinations. One of my favorite fights was when he fought Yuri Boy Campus. Trinidad was a killer, and I like him to beat. You would have to move, unless Winky Wright had a very unique style, but you won't see that style. But you have to move against Trinidad. But I like Trinidad to knock out Earl Spence.
Wow. Emmanuel H, my brother in Super Chat. I just hope there isn't a KO or knockdown in that fight. They won't have their life alert tag on their AR. Ain't covering concussions. Oh, you heard that, Kurt?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, the chat is funny, man. It's stuff they come up with.
Unreal. Well, the money they stand to make, Kurt, they don't need it.
They don't need it. Exactly.
They don't need it. Texas T346 back in the super chat. Who's the greatest Mexican heavyweight of all time?
There haven't been many.
No,
been many.
At this point, you got to say Andy Ruiz with the accomplishment. He the only heavyweight champion.
Yeah, there haven't been many, like 3 or 4.
Yeah, they're not there for. They're just not big guys naturally. I mean, there's big guys, but not just don't produce them. Sir Dante Fox, my brother in Super Chat, regardless of his resume, his stubbornness, and his promoter, Bud is still half of the biggest fight in boxing. Oh, that's for sure. That's for sure. No doubt about it. He represents the super fight. It's our super fight, man. Now, see, people get it misconstrued when I say, they out version of Hagler, Lennon. Oh man, you can't compare them. I'm not comparing. I'm saying for today's era, this is our version of it. You see what I'm saying, Kurt?
Absolutely.
All right. I'm not saying that they are that talent, but for this era, they are the fighters for it. Smash the button. We still don't have a K like. We still don't have a K likes. Smash the like button, man. We should be over a K. Get the likes to 1.1K. If you have not smashed the like button, smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Get the likes all the way up. We should be at 1.1K likes already. At 2 hours in, we shouldn't have to be saying smash the like button. Come on, people. Matt Money in the super chat. Kurt, stop saying Errol get hit, bro. Wadi and Kel hit Errol. Otherwise, his defense is very tight and he's very athletic with his feet and moves constantly.
Earl get hit, bro. Regardless of what you say, Earl still get hit. Maybe you don't see what I see, but Earl gets hit. Terence Crawford gets hit. That's just what it is. That's why the fight is going to be exciting if they fight, because both of them have weaknesses on defense. Earl gets hit. I mean, I don't know if you're an Earl Spence fan, but when you say defense, I'm thinking Pernell Whitaker, Floyd Mayweather. I've seen Earl get hit a lot. He got hit against Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson with straight right hands. Lamont Peterson just didn't have the power. He got hit a couple of times with Danny Garcia to the body, how he jumps back. He gets hit, but his defense is not porous, but it's not great. Same with Terence Crawford.
How you see Crawford and Tito Trinidad?
I like Trinidad. To also, even though Crawford's more versatile, but like I said, he can't afford to get hit. And Trinidad, man, like I said, was a killer. Very good. I don't like to call any fighters great, but if Trinidad was a welterweight, he would be the best welterweight in boxing today, because even though Spence and Crawford are good boxers, you have to be almost a master boxer to neutralize Trinidad. And we're talking Trinidad best weight was 147. He grew out the division and challenged himself by moving up. He will be the best welterweight if he was fighting today. Trinidad was a terrific offensive fighter that threw beautiful combinations, man. Beautiful left hook. He used to bust people up, and I like Trinidad to beat Crawford and Spence.
I got one for you. Pacquiao and Trinidad.
That's a good fight, but Trinidad, I like Trinidad against Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is a great fighter, and I look at Trinidad as a good fighter, but look who Trinidad has fought. Trinidad has fought great fighters. Manny can be timed, and Trinidad had great timing. I think he catches Manny Pacquiao. Trinidad, as a welterweight, was unstoppable, man, until he moved up. He was very good at 154. He had a great fight with Fernando Vargas, but as a middleweight, he didn't. I mean, he annihilated William Joppy. A great performance, but his problem was when he fight other great fighters, that's when the flaws started to show.
What about Trinidad and Floyd, Kurt? Smash the like button, people.
Now, because Trinidad wouldn't have the boxing IQ to land on Floyd. Floyd boxing IQ is too high. Floyd could control distance, and Floyd was frustrating. There's levels in the game, with Spence, Manny, and Crawford. But when you talk about Floyd Mayweather, now you're talking about creme de la creme. Floyd way too smart. Floyd would take Trinidad's 80% weaponry. He would neutralize it, which is his left hook. Floyd would not be there to be hit. It will, Floyd will outbox him just like Bernard did. Bernard neutralized Trinidad, and Floyd will do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Welcome down, Ram Big Steppin', my brother in the super chat. These youngins arguing over 2 to 3 M's, but the OG's about to make 32 million apiece. Bizarre world. Yeah, yeah, man, Kurt, think about that. For an exhibition.
Like Mike Tyson at this day in 2021 can knock anybody off that date. If Canelo was fighting Cinco de Mayo, Tyson Holyfield could knock him off. If Crawford or Spence was fighting, he'd knock him off. Fury or Joshua, Mike Tyson's still the face of boxing. He is. It's crazy when you think about it. He's doing commercials. He got like two different commercials.
Mhm.
And coming off a successful pay per view against Roy Jones, well, this pay per view will double it because him and Holyfield's history.
Mm-hmm. Sir Dante Fox, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said there's nowhere else Spence can go and get a 3-division world champion that is 37-0 on a 5-fight knockout streak to put on his resume. It's worth it to me. He actually on a 6-fight knockout streak. You got to put Julius and Dongo in there. Edwin Sanchez, my brother in the super chat. Salute. Appreciate you, great brother. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Let's smash the like button. Roderick Cornish, my brother in the super chat. He says, speak them facts, Kurt. Trinidad, my all-time favorite welterweight. Man, he got outboxed badly by Oscar De La Hoya, man. Oscar De La Hoya just started using too much movement in the second half of the fight. Stephanie Lumpkins, peace and blessings, Queen. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, Trinidad, like we said earlier, it's funny the irony because his footwork wasn't that good, and he needs you to stay in front of him, or even if you move, he found a way to get his punches off. Obakar tried to move, and there's levels to this game. Like I said, he lost to great fighters. Fernando Vargas was a good fighter. That was at 154. That was a terrific fight, by the way, and yeah, he knocked Vargas out. I just love Trinidad, one of the best offensive fighters that I ever seen. I love the way he threw his punches, man. There was like the way he threw his punches, like in a box. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Joe Louis. They were short, they were powerful. His weight was behind him, but his footwork wasn't that good. His all his weight was on his front foot, and his father never fixed that flaw. That was his biggest flaw.
And his balance was off. He used to get dropped a lot, too.
Yep, because all his weight was shifted wrong on his front foot. That's why you can hit him with the jab, or Winky Wright hit him with the jab a lot because of that.
Mm-hmm. Sir Dante Fox back in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said Manny gave up the belt for what? He's still fighting at the same date and the same guy. He wants Bud, Spence to fight for it. Believes Spence beats Bud, and he has said he can beat Spence once he is undisputed. Well, after Errol Spence and Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight, I don't want to see either one of them fight. I want to see them fight 3 times. I don't want to see them fight Manny Pacquiao at all whatsoever. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. They fight, go ahead, Manny, and sit on the sideline. No, thank you. CG34, my brother in super chat. Errol versus Bud equals Marvin Hagler versus Sugar Ray. If they play it right, it'll be that payday that they're looking for. Yeah, that's a strong possibility they're letting it build. Smash the like button, get the likes to 1.1K. 88 Sports Talk, salute. Smash the like button. Lyman Paulie, what's good? He said that would make Pac 100 years old, Kurt. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No, I don't want to see them. Manny Pac, they fight. Manny Pacquiao, then they fighting for undisputed. I don't want to. Why are we talking about Manny Pacquiao? No, sir. No, thank you. I'm done with that. No, sir. No, no, no.
I want Manny to go away, man. Once and for all. It's time. Go away.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with Manny Pacquiao. Stomp him out. Salute. Brand new. Salute. Nothing. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, they play it out. They could definitely make a huge payday. Do me a favor, people. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. You didn't smash it, smash it. Let's get it all the way up. Brand new. Salute. No, 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 no. Yeah, I don't want to see it. Dre Daniels. Salute. Adam M. Salute. Nope. I don't want to see it. Don't want to see Manny Pacquiao fight neither one of them. I wish Terence Crawford stopped mentioning them. Do I think Tyson Fury could beat Muhammad Ali? Absolutely not.
Who said that?
No, she was asking a question.
Oh, okay.
She said, "Do we think that Tyson Fury could beat Muhammad Ali?" That was the queen, Stephanie Lumpkins.
Oh, okay. No, absolutely not.
Kurt said, Kurt was ready to jump off the diamond ball. Steve Clark.
Absolutely not.
Kurt was ready to jump off the diamond.
I said, what? It Tyson Fury.
Oh man, Kurt said, what? Who said that? oh, Kurt, man, you had to hear your tone. You said, what? Who said what? Who said that? No, she was asking the question. No, he can't. No way. No way. Do you think Muhammad Ali was the greatest heavyweight of all time, Kurt?
Oh, absolutely, no doubt. Muhammad Ali, 1966, the 60s, not the 70s, the 60s, when he was at his physical prime, beats any heavyweight. He's one of the best fighters because he glides across the ring, man. His athleticism was so great. The way he put together punches, man, what he did to Cleveland Williams. I watch that fight at least once a month. It was a virtuoso performance. Definitely the greatest heavyweight ever.
Yeah, I agree. Smash the like button, people. I don't know why it's taking us 2.5 hours to get 1,000 likes. Why? Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Yeah, Kurt, man. So we got that fight this weekend, Kurt. Dillian White, Alexander Povetkin.
I'm looking forward to this fight, man. It intrigues me. There's a rematch. Dillian White was knocked out, unconsciously. Man, what a punch. What a beautiful move by Povetkin. Oh man, somebody asked me who's going to win. I'm going to say Dillian White by decision. I think he's going to fight very cautiously. One more loss, and his career is like, he's just about done. So I think he's going to feel the pressure to win. I think he's going to fight cautiously, and I think he's going to hold on and beat Povetkin by close but unanimous decision. It's funny because boxing, you have that one guy that has your number, and because he brings a style that you have problems with, I can see that too. I would not be surprised if Povetkin win, but I think Dillian White is going to box cautiously and get a unanimous decision over Povetkin.
Mm-hmm. He have to. He
Yep.
got to stay disciplined. But there may be a point where he's overzealous, right? And he feels like, I knocked him down twice. I should have closed the show, and now I can. You know what I mean? Gary TH, my brother in the super chat, checking in from Olympia, Washington. Keep them coming, Blue Blood. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you. DJ, my brother in the super chat, he says Sweet Pea versus Pretty Boy Kurt and Blue. I got Floyd Mayweather, man. He's bigger than him, but he's just as athletic, just as elusive, just as defensively sound, just as quick. And Sweet Pea had lapses at times, man. But what you think, Kurt?
Yeah, he did have lapses. He had lapses against Diabolos Hurtado. Roger Mayweather. He showed a lot of heart. He was out on his feet. That fight would be boring though. But I like Mayweather by decision over Pernell Whitaker. Like you said, he had lapses at times. Sometimes he fought down to the level of his competition. He was lucky to win that Hurtado fight. When he was knocked down twice, he got up and had to knock Hurtado out, and that's what he did. Two great fighters, but I like Mayweather in that one.
And Floyd would neutralize his left hand too, Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
He would neutralize it because he just stays mentally disciplined for 12 rounds. But like you said, Curry, it would be boring.
They're too good defensively. They're too good because they was taught at a young age to be defensively responsible, and that's our culture of boxing gyms in America. We're taught defense at an early age and footwork and all that and angles and neutralize your opponent. That's when it comes to boxing in America. You know, most fighters are taught that in the inner cities.
Mm-hmm. Smash the like button, people. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1K. Smash the like button. Only the Funk, my brother in the super chat. I don't know if Kurt covered this, but there was a clip talking about the mob had a hit on Don King. Is cap or is there some truth behind that? We can't really talk about that here because YouTube permits certain things. So there's certain things you know that type of stuff we can't get into. But you know, yeah, YouTube permits certain things. Only the Funk. Sorry about that, great brother. DJ, my brother, salute in the super chat. Don't forget the UFC heavyweight championship fight this weekend, fellas. Miocic versus Ngannou. Yeah, I don't really.
I'm not interested.
Yeah, I don't really know.
I'm not interested.
Stormy said Blue always gets the topic to come back to Mayweather. Shaking my head. I ain't bring up Mayweather. They did. Oak Park Boxing, salute. They brought up Floyd Mayweather, not me. The question was asked in the super chat. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1 likes, man. Yeah, I heard DB, my brother DB, talking about it on Fred's show yesterday, and my nephew Christian, he watches UFC, so he'll keep me updated. But I don't even know who they are. DJ, I don't even know who they are.
I believe this is a rematch, but I'm not interested in UFC. The only heavyweight fight I'll be watching will be Dillian White and Alexander Povetkin.
Yeah, man. DP Rocker, my brother in the super chat. He said, salute Blue and Kurt. Talk about Tim Austin and Ricardo Williams, both from Cincinnati, my city.
Oh, absolutely, man. Tim Austin was a very good fighter, man. He had a great fight with Juan Manuel Marquez's brother, Rafael Marquez.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati has produced great fighters, man. Ohio's, but especially Cincinnati. You know, Tony Tubbs, of course, Aaron Pryor and Adrian Broner and Ezra Charles, and you know, you go on and on. Buster Douglas from Dayton. No, he's from Columbus. Buster Douglas' father was a good fighter, Billy Dynamite Douglas. You know, so Ohio and Michigan produce great fighters. They have a great legacy.
Do you have anyone beating Floyd? Yeah, Sugar Ray Robinson, possibly Sugar Ray Leonard. I would love to see him against those greats, Hearns, Hagler, Duran. Man, imagine Floyd Mayweather in their era. The level of boxing we would have, man. Boxing has produced so many great fights, man. Great athletes. Harold Jones, salute. So many, man. Rampage Jackson, salute. So many. Yeah, Kurt. So, what was I just going to ask you? Just going to ask you something. Oh man, slipped my mind. Oh man, did you see the situation with Gervonta Tank Davis? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash it. You saw that?
Yeah, 14 counts, hit and run, and that's a mess that nobody needs, man. Especially a fighter. You had to concentrate. I still think he has one foot in the streets, man. You see when you become a celebrity, blue in chat, and there's millions of dollars on the table, you have the world at your fingertips. You have to separate yourself from the hood. And when people be like, "Oh man, he left the hood, come back and see us." Listen, I have mixed motions on that because if they're truly your friends, they will keep you away from the hood. You can't have a $200,000 car on Hartford Avenue that's on the east side of Baltimore. But you got to concentrate on your career. And I'm not saying forget everybody, but you have to feed people with a long stick because history proves when you're a celebrity, it could be basketball, football, but especially boxing, and you go back to the hood, there's always going to be problems. That was one of Mike Tyson's faults. You have to separate yourself and live a certain type of lifestyle. A boxer's lifestyle can be a lonely one. I mean, Earl Spence was in the club partying and stuff, and then he got into that accident. I don't know if you saw the video, people, but I saw the video when he was in the club before the accident. And it's just certain elements that you can't put yourself, in that situation. You could do that after you finish your career, but as a fighter, I don't want Tank nowhere around being in the hood. It's only going to be trouble. That's it. One of the guys in his entourage, the FBI was looking for him. This was like years ago, though. I'm like, wow, it's just a recipe for disaster. You have to separate yourself from the BS.
Yeah, man. Hustle with impatience, my brother in super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, "Do you think it's time to get a new EA fight night so we can make these fights happen?" They have a new
I
game.
saw the game. I saw it. Woo! I saw it. Yeah.
What you think about it, Kurt?
It was awesome, man. They can improve the when they had Rocky Marciano, he was a little stiff, but I seen him and Joe Frazier going at it. But
Yeah,
I love the game, man. I love the game.
they look a little bit robotic.
Right. I love the game though. It would just be fun just fighting the great fighters.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But Kurt, do you think this is gonna stick to him? I hope it don't stick to him, man.
Man, when you keep messing up, they will make an example out of you. Especially if you're a celebrity, they will make an example out of you in 14 counts. So you're gonna have to get a good lawyer. He probably more than likely he'll get probation. But if he keep doing stuff like this, it's gonna derail him. I will move Tank away from Baltimore. That's the best. And if you're a fighter, you can't. Sometimes there's a saying you can't go home again. A lot of people don't understand that saying, but I do. I will get him out of Baltimore. I would, have somebody with him if he does wants to visit. That's the way these fighters. They're very undisciplined, man. That's the way you got to do it. He should go to Las Vegas and stay. I thought he lived in Vegas for a while. He must have went back, right?
I don't know if he just goes there to train or if he lives there. I don't know, but that would be the best move, man.
Yeah, because if I was a fighter, I couldn't stay in Newark.
Right.
You kidding me? I couldn't stay here.
Right.
And driving $250,000 Lamborghinis on Freeland Heights and Avenue. I couldn't do that.
Right.
So you have to be smart and be like, listen, there's millions on the table. My future is bright. I gotta stay away. I have to go somewhere and I have to isolate myself. You guys want to talk? Here's my phone number. If you guys want to come out here, you guys can come out here because see, being in the hood, that atmosphere, the product of the environment, influence is the greatest power. So you'll be like, hey man, we're going to this party. Next thing you know, you're getting in fights. And it happened to him already. So it's not far fetched.
John Kramer say he stay in Atlanta. Okay. Well, that's not too far from Baltimore though. That plane ride is what, 20 minutes? If
It
that.
might be a little longer, right?
No, not from Georgia to Baltimore. Because from New York to Florida is not even 2 hours.
Yeah, that's a short distance, but Atlanta is a very distracting city to say the least. Listen, in between fights, you can go to these party towns. Atlanta's Black Hollywood. Atlanta is a real popping city right now.
Yeah, John said it's 20 minutes. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
Can't be no more than that because the only thing they're doing is going over the Carolinas and Virginia.
Right, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But I would get him out of them party cities, man. Did you ever see the video when Floyd went to Atlanta? Woo!
Yeah.
You ever seen? That's all I'm gonna say. When they was in that suite, but Floyd is an anomaly because he could do that. He could party and remain disciplined. I mean, he got in trouble too, but it's different. But I mean, in between fights, you coming off a big victory. I could see that. You and your boys, y'all want to party, you got money and stuff, you want to floss. I could see that, Atlanta and stuff. But before a fight, you have to isolate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Tell your boys don't accept no phone calls. It's just you and the trainer.
Stormy said, I'm from the south side of Chicago and I ain't going back home again. No way, no how.
It's a distraction. I mean, a lot of these urban cities, man, it has a lot to offer, to say the least. I mean, if I was a fighter from and just think about this, Chat and Blue, Mike Tyson, and I'm gonna see if anybody get it. I ain't gonna say nothing. Mike Tyson, Hector Camacho, Zab Judah, Riddick Bowe. What do they all have in common?
Brownsville,
New York City, and me and Blue. These people don't know. New York City in the 80s and 90s was fire.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of distractions.
Yep.
I was a regular Mo, and I was distracted. I used to be like, I'm going to use one of my sick days. I ain't going to work today.
Man,
but
let the spring and the summer come rolling around.
New York was fire. You know how Atlanta is? New York was Atlanta 20 times and more. The clubs, but anyway, I ain't going down that road. But anyway, they all from New York, and they all
and Shannon Briggs.
And Shannon Briggs, they careers didn't last long.
Riddick Bowe.
Yep, their careers didn't last long because of that.
Yep, too many distractions.
Come on, New York. The Big Apple, nah, that wouldn't happen in any major city. You have to be smart and disciplined when you're a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
With team sports is like rules and regulations and stuff, but with fighters, you're on your own. You have a lot of freedom, and before a fight, I used to always see Mike Tyson at Bentley's. Bentley's was a club in Midtown Manhattan. Always. I used to see Zab Judah at the club called the Lab. He was all, remember when they used to do videos. Zab Judah and Floyd Mayweather, they was in a video together with Raekwon. So they was in that circle, and people forget that the hip hop circle, the partying and all that. And when you got money, it's even more dangerous. The tension. It's easy to get mixed up in that, but a fighter's life's supposed to be a lonely one. Marvin Hagler had a very lonely life, but he sacrificed that. That's why he performed like he did.
Mm-hmm.
He's called training camp prison.
Mm-hmm. Salute Danley
Mix it.
still in the super chat. He says salute had dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He says salute Blue Blood and Kurt, the historian. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Kurt.
You know, it's hard, and you know, because with the money, man, you know, because I'm like that way. I want the flaws, you know, the cars, you know, my jewelry game was like tight, you know, because Blue could tell you the Diamond District in Manhattan, tell Blue telling you have to have money if you was in New York City. It's too much.
Right. You're gonna find a way to get it.
Yep. You know, you know they selling fur coats on West 28th and Broadway and stuff, and you know that's just how it was. I was very flamboyant, but and with these fighters, man, you know, Zab, you know, I thought Zab would be better than what he was, but I can understand his background. He was in the club a lot. He could tell you that. And so was Mike Tyson. You know, Mike Tyson got in trouble with the jacket, you know, with Mitch Blood Green and all that. No fighters need that. You don't know what's on their mind, so you have to separate yourself, and hopefully Tank Davis will do that.
Man, Kurt, you in New York, you're gonna find a way because you ain't gonna be left out, Kurt.
New York will find you. There's so much before the New York ain't the same, but the New York I was living in 80s and 90s. Oh my gosh. Ooh wee.
It was something special, Kurt.
I would never forget it. I would, you know, every time I think, I'll be smiling.
Yep. It was a special time.
Every day was like Saturday night. Every night was like Saturday night.
and you see, you got the boroughs in Long Island, Kurt. Yeah, great time.
Man, I used to go to these pool parties in Long Island, Roosevelt, Long Island. I used to go to Grant's Tomb in Harlem, Bonita's, you know, seeing Jimmy's Cafe. What's my man used to play for the Red Sox, Manny Ramirez, and Fat Joe and Big Pun used to be sitting up in there. You know, they was real cool. Well, Pun was. Joe was a little, you know, I won't walk up to Joe, but Pun was cool. But and Harlem was just popping. It was. I got to get off because now I'm having flashbacks. But oh my gosh, man. I miss that era, man. And looking at Raekwon and Ghostface versus battle, it took me back to that place, the basketball games in Staten Island and Stapleton Projects and all that, man. I was out every night. I was out every night, and all I'm gonna say is I had a key to a lot of apartments in Harlem and Queens.
Rucker Park.
Oof. Wednesdays, 155th Street, you know, Rucker Park, man. Oh my gosh, man. 145th Street, Willie Burgers, the Danger Zone, 138th and 140th, Queensbridge, Zamora's, Gertz Plaza Mall, the Coliseum. My goodness, man. Linden Boulevard. Sunrise Mall, movie theater.
But let's get out of here, Kurt.
Yes, indeed. Oh, man, I love today's show. Great boxing talk. You know, Canelo fans, don't be upset, man. I know certain channels is going to make videos in response to the heat we gave Canelo. Everybody gets it. Charlo gets it. Crawford gets it. It doesn't matter the race. I just want to see the best fight the best. Everybody gets it on this channel. But thank you, chat. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for your patience. Blue Blood, you're doing big things, G. Big things. You know where I got that from. I think I'm gonna watch that movie tonight, Paid in Full. But you're doing big things, G. I love that scene.
I love it.
I love that movie. But thank you, everybody. My name is Curtis Anderson, Kurt Sugar, and we will see you tomorrow.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue. Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.